There's something about the air up here. So fresh, beautiful flowers, jagged peaks. It just really lifts your spirits. These are the places where I really just feel alive.
So far, we've hiked almost 2 miles and gained just over 1,700 feet in elevation. We're in an area with a rich history. In 1859, gold was discovered here.
Got ourselves a mine. It's pretty cool. They've got this old mine shaft, and it's closed off so you don't get in there and get trapped, because these things can be pretty dangerous. But it's always awesome when you get to see this, because this is literally a stamp in time history right in front of us.
Mining history, too, really led to the recreation that we're able to enjoy here now. I mean, people in the 1860s weren't exactly coming out to these mountains to enjoy a nice day of casually hiking and standing on top of a 14er. They started building railroads out here and making this area accessible because they were just crossing their fingers that they were gonna make it big.
Just thinking about what it would have been like to work at this altitude reminds us that it's probably time for a break.
You always want to be making sure you're stopping down and constantly refueling yourself. Your body needs it, and the thing is that when you're up at high altitude, sometimes your mind kind of plays tricks on you. Your stomach just doesn't necessarily feel like it needs food or that you need to be constantly hydrating, but the fact of the matter is that you do.
Oh, the simple joys. So we can see our 2 peaks now. We've got Gray's off to the left, Torrey's to the right. We're going up Torrey's first. And I'm starting to get eyes on Kelso Ridge, and it looks pretty mean.
Kelso Ridge is popular for its rock scrambles and a section called the Knife's Edge, just before you summit Torrey's Peak.
We are now officially on Kelso Ridge, and it is just the perfect spine. Looks like the back of like a stegosaurus or something. Rugged, rocky, leading all the way up to Torrey's Peak. And I have a feeling it's just gonna get more and more vertical with each step.
And that means we're using much more energy and muscle, which can tire you out more quickly.
So this is a legitimate scramble we've got here. Not difficult, just gotta work our way up it, but I'm gonna be shouting down rock if anything becomes loose.
Just remember, you got those poles in back of you.
Yep. So, definitely be careful. Not difficult, but one misstep and you're tumbling.
It's become apparent that this is not your average hike. We've got exposure, scrambling, steep grades, the altitude, gnarly. That's exactly what I signed up for.
Our first big climb pays off at the top with an encounter you can only get if you're up this high.
And of course, way up here on this steep rocky ridgeline, we find a mountain goat, the acrobats of nature. We see so many of these guys, and they're always just in these incredibly precarious spots. But these guys were built for this environment. They've got these cloven hooves that allow them to so just strategically tiptoe around these rocky cliff edges.
It might be working for the goats, but the altitude and exertion that this route requires is starting to take a toll on us and our crew.
So we've got a little bit of a situation here. We've got weather rolling in, and our crew is having some issues up here at this altitude. Yeah, who's feeling it? And just please be honest if you're feeling like you're gonna have trouble getting up this.
I'm worried for myself at this point, and I don't want to slow you guys down any further with the weather that's coming in.
Our producer and one of our photographers turned back. And in a few minutes, we'll be deciding whether we should turn back too.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave any questions or comments that you have.
And please subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more to come.